obstacle came. And then you got stressed out again. But even though there's negative times, I'm trying to remind you here that there are positive times too. And it's good to make...
Yay. Thugger. Migos.
Bro, guys! I love you! Why here?
So that you can get them choked.
I found a strange lie. Maybe
Revive me, bro! Bro,
I gotta
revive me! I'm
gotta
gonna
talk to my
die!
doctor again. What do you want now, huh? What do you want now? We were just talking. Seeking a little potion that will allow you to Jane. Let's go to a fashion show. And it truly is the worst when you're right there at the finish line, but you don't make the pitch. So try to be humble. Ah, yes, I remember when I got my degree back in 1905. 07. It truly was a good year. But yes. I have been a therapist for a long time now, so I am qualified to help you out with these things. Now tell me more about this monster though. What does the monster look like? How does he represent himself to others? I've heard of the show. Huh. Well, that's certainly interesting. Maybe the monster looks a certain way because the monster hasn't been treated with enough love or care. Maybe the monster is just not ready to start loving himself yet. Tell me, do you love yourself? But do you love the monster? Yes, and I am here to give it to you, Mr. Rules. Everybody needs therapy from time to time, but it's okay to admit when you need help. You can't do it all on your own, because if you could, then you wouldn't need anyone except yourself. But if that were true, then I wouldn't be here. Yes. And that's exactly why friends matter. When you have friends, you can do many things. They help keep you away from the fact that you might end up being lonely later in life. And as long as you have them, you can always have someone to talk to. And that's important. Of course, it is also important to have some lonely time too. Otherwise, you can end up feeling like you're getting too crowded or spending too much time with them. Yes, indeed. So how did yesterday go? Yes, yes. Ha ha ha. Do you think Funko Pop Fusion is going to be Game of the Year?
I don't know.
How does...
Playing it for fun.
Have you ever played Funko Pop Fusion before this week?
How fun it.
Do you think Funko Pop Fusion should be Game of the Year?
Definitely not. It has a lot of flaws to it. For instance, the over amount of enemies, all I want.
Tell me more.
Simply the over amount of enemies, all I want. That's literally, my only problem with the game. Just getting overrun by enemies. With different types of things. Some of them use, some of them don't. And some of them have even more health.
Haha, those enemies are obstacles blocking you from reaching your, well, ultimate goal overall in life. Your goal is to beat the game, right?
Yeah, 100% fun.
And those monsters or enemies are keeping you from that goal, from the looks of it. And the only way you'll be...
And by the end of this little story, you'll have another one trying to do that. And that's going to be bigger, more tentacles.
Reminds me of tentacle porn. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is that you need to have perseverance at all times. Remember, when you fall back down, you need to get back up. You might have heard it before, and it might be cliche, but it's the truth. It's a lesson that everybody needs to learn at some point. Have you ever stubbed your toe?
Yes. I push through things whenever I stub my toe, I just push through things because it may be painful. Wow, it's happy with the hit.
How did you...
Once you get a really bad.
How did you feel after you stubbed your toe 7 minutes later?
Numb but fine.
See, the pain soon subsided. And that's another thing. Sometimes things can last for a bit, and they can be pretty horrible. Like when you said you were struggling earlier with stress and stuff. You're going through a hard time. Just like I get hard when I watch porn. But anyways, that's not relevant too. But yes, you were going through a hard time.
That sounded funny.
Yes, a hard time indeed. But yes, you were going through a difficult time in life. And when you're going through difficult times, sometimes they can feel like they're going on forever, but the truth is that they are only a small moment in time before eventually the peace comes right back. The good times. Are you having any good times happening to you in that game? Are you having a good time? Have you had fun moments while playing the game? Positive experiences? Tell me about one.
Maybe I'm just going to say it like this. Actually being a final boss.
Over.
On your first try.
So overcoming one of the bosses is what makes you feel good. You know what?
One of the final bosses from the franchises that use them. Just saying something when this game is made up of so many different franchises.
So that's...
Breezing through these puzzles. Probably because I've done them all before. I just never got past a singular thing.
Have you ever taken a moment to revel in the success of your win? Let the victory of you beating that boss sink in. that good moment lasted for only as long as you sat waiting there for it to go to the next thing after you beat the boss. But did you truly take a second to appreciate the fact that you were able to do it? That you were able to overcome this impossible thing? This obstacle?
Oh yeah, I definitely do, I definitely do.
Hmm. But did you truly feel like you were at peace in the moment, even if it wasn't for that long?
Yes, of course I felt that peace in the moment. I was getting bombarded with enemies.
You were happy at that time. But then another obstacle came. And then you got stressed out again. But even though there's negative times, I'm trying to remind you here that there are positive times too. And it's good to make sure to keep a good healthy balance of thinking about both.
I'm just, got hit by a surprise enemy behind me. Okay. I'm now washing my back. And I instantly got almost attacked again.
The enemy might be going through their own set of problems, like I said before. This enemy might have a lot of problems going on with their relationships. They could be insecure about something as well. It's unknown what they could be insecure about, but there could be issues going on with them. Most people tend to lash out when there is something going on, whether mentally or physically, or even emotionally. It's good to check in on people to make sure they're doing okay. Now that's a little bit of a brash way to go about taking care of people that are going through mental health issues. Do you really have to hit them with your fist when you can instead hit them with nice... Listen, you have to sometimes you sometimes have to have an open heart when it comes to things. Some people are a little bit confusing and hard to break through to, but if you talk to them long enough, you can finally break them down to the point where laser time. You don't need lasers. Maybe Omni-Man is able to feel some love and compassion in his heart. Maybe instead of trying to throw lasers at him, you can give him a hug. Doesn't that sound much better than using violence? Maybe you can dick him down in the street, you know, lube him up, put some ice cream on his ass, and lick his mouth really hard and good, you know, like, Oh, yes, I am the therapist. I was just sleepy for a second there. But as I was saying, it's better to use love than anger and hatred. He's clearly just... I was sleep deprived, yes. I am still sleep deprived, I meant to say, yeah. Yes, that...
We're just trying to do... We were just doing weird fan fiction in your head.
Let's move on. Anyways, how is,
Let's not move on. Why were you thinking about that?
It was a thought that came to me, but it's not here anymore. I started thinking about something else.
Sorry, this therapy session is on your hands now.
What do you mean it's on my hands? I'm the therapist.
Yes, you're a therapist, but probably go to a museum.
I have been there a couple times, yes, but everyone has to de-stress somehow. And I'm your de-stressor. I'm here to help you, Mikey. And what might that be? I go there to de-stress. I look at nice art. I like art. Art is one of my favorite things to look at. It makes me... That is the truth. Why else would I go on DeviantArt? DeviantArt is a good app. It makes me happy. I just like looking at that. There's a lot of nice art on there, and I collect art because I look at art of cats and dogs. Hey, now let's not do any of that stuff. I am a regular guy that just wants to get art. I like art. Art is a nice thing. Not everybody can do art, and I really happen to be a big fan of it. But I am therapist. I don't need therapy. I mean, I'm literally your therapist. What are you talking about? But I don't need therapy. I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. What do you mean I'm doubting my mental health? I'm okay. I know I am. You know what? I'm tired of this therapy session. You know, hey, this therapy session is over. I don't like therapy. Why am I even doing this? Hey, Mikey, I saw a therapist walking away. What did you say to him? Oh. What did you ask him? What was he doing on DeviantArt? That makes a lot of sense. It's always the nicest people, too. They end up being the most freakiest ones. They're so freaky. Yeah. For being freaky? Damn. And it only took one session too.
Exactly. One session and fields will be it.
Poor guy. If he just kept his mouth shut, then maybe.
Indeed. Only I didn't think it was funny.
If only he kept his mouth shut or went to go take care of a different client.
You should have never tried to do anything. Oh, you're doing mommy.
Yeah, he really was, wasn't he? I mean, I never went to that therapy session, or I would never talk to him, but from what I heard, I don't know, he's a little bit odd.
I made him doubt his existence.
You made him doubt his own existence?
I'm pretty sure so, but he just remember. I did.
Hmm.
Maybe just tell him.
Hey,
I did.
what do you want?
You
No, I'm not on DeviantArt.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but to be honest, you see exactly where you are.
I'm not.
I did it. I did it.
Did you kill him or something?
No, it appears he just died from something. I finished the level, by the way.
Oh, well, at least you finished that game.
Well, I finished the level
I found my girlfriend. Woo! Once you find the crown, you'll be number one, I hope. Because if you do something bad, it's gonna go off, or something is gonna like trigger and it's gonna cause something to go off. Oh. To be honest, that's more annoying than the first thing. Well, I don't know if the therapist will ever be able to come back after that, but since I'm not him and I can't help de-stress you, I can definitely help arouse. Wow, you aren't? I guess therapy did help then. So leveling up is what got you through it, huh? Well, that's the opposite of what a therapist is supposed to do. Serve the degree at all. At peace? Well, at least you ended up feeling better at some point. Therapist. Alright. Mm. I'm proud of you for being able to beat him, Mikey. You managed to beat a boss and his ass. And most impressive of all, you managed to drive the therapist himself insane. Yeah, yeah, because they're supposed to be the most calm person in the room. The most reasonable, reliable. Woo! Whee! I have no clue what Xanther is doing right now, by the way. I'm in a challenge show. Oh, Calamity, baby girl. Good for you, Mikey. You beat the side quest. Oh, that music helps you relax? Maybe. Maybe that's all you needed. Just some relaxing music. Woo! Time for me to show my zestiness. Oh, look at me. Okay. She did not like that one. Oh, this is so stale. Hey, I won. Are you? Oh. Huh. Yeah, you don't have a skill issue. You have a skill and something good. Amazing. Boo! I guess. Slim Shady is mid though.